Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings on planet Earth, wherever you may be. Right, this is just a quick video. The state banquet apparently is tonight, not Thursday. So either I was wrong about that, although I'm pretty sure I looked on the royal website last week or the week before to find out when it was going to be, and it said Thursday the 24th. Anyway, perhaps it's for security reasons, or maybe I'm just a moron and I read it completely wrong. I do, by the way, get a lot of stuff wrong. So don't take my word as gospel. Always use Google. Always check it out. Because one of you lovely commenters did point out that the thing with the blood diamond earrings, when Meghan went to that state event, when they were on tour and she had the blue dress, was Fiji, I think, or Australia. It wasn't Morocco. So I got that wrong. It actually felt like, when she first joined the royal family, that her and Harry were perpetually on tour. That was all I could see was Meghan and Harry, Meghan and Harry, Meghan and Harry, and not much of the other royals, which is a shame. And what was the other thing I got wrong? Oh, I get loads of stuff wrong. So double check everything. I hear things and they stick in my mind, and I think to myself, I'm sure I remember somebody saying something about blah, blah, blah. A bit like the Edward on Edward programme. I knew I'd heard it somewhere that David, King Edward VIII, had personally inherited all the properties, and that the King and Queen had to get mortgages out, and it left them virtually bankrupt to try and buy some of the properties back off. I knew I'd heard it somewhere, but I wasn't sure until I found Prince Edward's documentary where he explained it all very well. So I get loads of things wrong, but party tonight, isn't that marvellous? It's today instead of Thursday. Fantastic. We should all dress up tonight. I know I will. Ah, yes, which brings me to the other thing. The crown that my daughter bought in Whitby. I asked her this morning, and unfortunately she has no idea who she bought it from, because, and I'll do a little bit of a video of this, I don't know if this is Whitby Jet. Whitby apparently is quite famous for jet. There it is. Let's see if I can film it a bit. No, that's no good. Let me try that way. I'll just hold it up a little bit there. That's a bit better. I should have had a white background actually, so you can see it. There. Now, this lady, apparently Faith bought it off her at a market during the Whitby Festival. I'll put it in my head just so you can see it a bit better. So she's only there 6 days of the year, and she did give my daughter her Instagram to follow, but she lost it and she's been looking for it. So I've no idea who this marvellous lady is. Now, my daughter paid, I think she said, let's have a look. Oh yeah, they're not totally solid, the stones. My daughter paid about 30 quid, I think, for this. Might have been a bit more. But apparently the lady gets a guy, she takes orders and she can make them to order. I'm sorry, I can't give any more information than that. I'd love to have my own tiara made. In fact, I want to make my own tiara. But there is a YouTuber, and I'll try and find him. I do subscribe to him, but he doesn't upload videos very often. He makes tiaras and crowns literally out of things like Coca-Cola cans, which sounds really naff and Blue Peter, for those of you who remember what Blue Peter was. But they are more spectacular than the crown jewels. And he actually challenges himself to see what bizarre things he can make a tiara or a crown out of, and they're just wonderful. I'll have a look. I'll see if I can get and try and put a link in the description to his channel, because I mean, he's very talented, but then we can all have a little bash at making a tiara. But I think he does spend quite a bit of money on getting crystals and other things like that for it, so there's a lot to it. So state banquet tonight. We don't have to wait too long. Apparently, unless I've got this completely wrong, Catherine and William, the Prince and Princess of Wales, I think are going to go and meet the President and his wife, and they're going to take them somewhere, and then they're going to go to Buckingham Palace and meet the King and Queen. So we don't have long to wait. Last minute guesses. I'm hoping it is. I love the Cambridge Lovers Knot. I love it. But Catherine's worn it a lot, and as her status has changed, I know she is still the Duchess of Cambridge, and the Cambridge lover's not that's all appropriate. Just hoping for something a bit more spectacular for more than one reason. So, what do you think for tonight? And what will you be wearing, more importantly? I'm definitely going to glitz up. Even Graham's going to wear a tiara tonight.